What's going on, my peoples? And I go by the name the Sorcerer, and I'm now going to be doing a weekly reading for all 12 zodiac signs. Hope everyone's okay. To be honest with you, I've felt from last week a big shift, and this weekend I've just had to practice self-care, self-love, being present with my own feelings. So if I felt some shifts, I can imagine the shifts that you've been feeling. But it's all for our highest timeline. So let's get into it. I'm now going to be doing a reading for Aries. So guys, how I'm working this is I'm quite of a boomer. I'm quite a boomer. So just understand that with myself, I've got a pen and paper of every time I'm going to do a timestamp. So yes. It's now I'm going to be doing a reading for Aries, and I'll be starting now. All right. So the energy that I feel, let's have a look for Aries. Let's have a look. See what the energy is. Okay. I feel like you guys are embarking on a breakthrough, and it's about currently riding the wave of this energy that's about to become a catapult. So right now, the energy that I feel for Aries is pretty much of a massive tower moment. So this is the big shift that you needed. And to be honest with you, the best thing that I will say, especially right now, is that use this tower as a energy of big changes that's going to provide you a massive new door that's going to be opening, and you to walk through this situation. And this could be through creative projects, this could be within your own ideas. I just feel like you've been thinking of what to do, and sometimes there may be a little bit of a blockage. But what I feel is that there's this growing enthusiasm over the course of this week that you've got your eureka moment. This Ace of Wands is about, and you start, which is about you just using this as a momentum. Seriously, I like the energy because I feel very much so that you're going to be challenged, but this challenge is like, you know when they say pressure is privilege. And this is something that you will take on, and it's actually going to make you realize how strong you really are, because the energy that I feel at this moment is that what you need to do is two things. One, I'd advise you at this moment in time is for you to really see this as a long-term goal. So this energy that I feel is definitely going to be a flick of the switch. And this flick of the switch is going to help you in terms of your overall confidence, how you tackle other problematic puzzles or situations. You are going through a period of having to say to yourself, I can and I will. And know that you are becoming. So this is a very powerful time. I do feel like there will be certain things that you'll be going through, which is little tests. The judgment is about, this may be people of the past, this may be feelings of your own past, from the past that's creeping in, that could be your doubts. But rest assured, the truth is that you've got this new chapter, which is a blessed chapter. The Sun card energy, as you can see, is the most powerful card in the deck. And there's definitely going to be fortune after difficulty. If you are, though, feeling a bit of pressure, if you're feeling pressure, the Ten of Cups is letting you know that there is fortune after difficulty. I advise you to be around the peers that you love, so that if you need a bit of a morale booster, there are people there that's going to show you love. And to be honest with you, it is advised to do so, because what I like about this is you're only going to see two things. One, how powerful you are, and to the people that you go to are going to not only showcase you who they are in terms of their value, in terms of how much you are important in their lives, but you're also going to have a transaction of, hold on a minute, you're important in my life too. So there's a sweet moment through this transformation. And for Aries, it's just about using your enthusiasm at this moment in time, because you guys are the young fires. You guys are the ones that ignite things, and it's about using that energy as well. So that's the energy that I feel at this moment in time. And now we're gonna go to Taurus. So let's have a look. Shout out to everyone here. I really appreciate your energy, your time. And I like the energy of the Taurus as well. Really, really feeling like you guys are um, deepening your thoughts. And this is about your emotions and embrace. That's what I feel. So let's have a look. Ooh, okay. So this is about really embracing being present at this moment in time. That's the energy that I feel. It's very much so to do with self. And for any type of ooh, okay. So this is definitely a new start. This is about you saying, you know what, embracing this new avenue. These are about opportunities. For me, this is about doors. For me, that's definitely opening. But this is also allowing yourself to embrace not only what's to come, but embracing who you are. I want you to focus for this week to be more about your own emotions, because deepening and internalizing your own emotions is only going to set up stronger connections with future people or your current situation in terms of love. A lot of energy of the moon. So I would really, really want you to focus on exploring your creative side. I really want you to focus on strategy in terms of making plans, journal, really write down things in your diary, or even, like, for example, a spider diagram of ideas that's coming along the way. I feel very much so that you're going to definitely get spiritual awakenings for those who are feeling some type of um, messages from their guides, that you are going to be going through your own connections of deepening into spirituality. I'm also seeing as well, for most part, this is about the masculine and the feminine, and these are big changes happening for you. But also, what I love about this card is, while you are being present, you're effectively being a cocoon. This is part of the transmutation process. This is part of your transformation, growing full of love, full of light. And I would heavily suggest to focus on self love. Yes, to focus on self love. Because I feel like it's given me the vibe, especially with the Justice card, that the whole entire viewpoint is only going to deeper. It's it's only going to get even more deeper and more emotionally um, expressive for yourself. And I really want you to really, really look into that. I what I love about this is because it's something so beautiful, and this is about your growth. This is about you really being comfortable with your vulnerable side, because they say, people think vulnerability is a show of what you call it, it's weak. It's actually your greatest strength, and that's the energy that I feel as well for the Taurus. So yes, that is Taurus, and I really, really like that one as well. Let's look into Gemini. Let's look into Gemini. For those who are Gemini, guys, this is a new type of platform new type of what you call it, reading that I'm doing. So yeah, just let me know. Just let me know what you think. I would like for those who watch to try to yeah, just communicate with me. This is something I will say. All right, let's get into Gemini. And Gemini is for the 21st to the 20th, 21st of May to the 20th of June. All right. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay, interesting. Ooh. Ooh. Um, for those, okay, this is about utilizing you and your magic. I'll go as far as that. It's about taking charge. Okay, let me explain it all. Let me explain it all. Okay, I'll take that one. So the energy that I feel very much so is closed mouths don't get fed. But in actual fact, with Gemini, you're very good communicators. In actually, I would advise you for this week to really, really be clear with your communications. I feel like your communication skills, if you're looking for jobs, that's something that you should really look into as well. There's quick turnovers when you do so. So something to do with writing, speaking, could be content creating as well. I would have heavily advised for you to use a lot of your communication with people. If it's for jobs, I feel very much so that you'll be doing a lot of communication. So I have an example. I feel very led to say that there is a one-to-one session that I feel that's about to happen for this week. This could be in the form of an interview. This could be about you showcasing who you are. But I just feel like you being, because the four for me, Four of Cups is about independent work, remote work, but you pushing on to showcase your key skills, because it's like you are allowing yourself to be in the spotlight. I've got the Sun card, which is the most powerful card in the deck. And I feel like you're going to use this energy to really thrive, really thrive and showcase who you are, which is the boss. There's an element of you taking control. There's an element of show it, like to show off that part of you, and rightfully so. I'm letting you know that you are about to enter the realms of an opportunity of really embarking on being an influence to people. Not so much an influencer, but more like a guide. And it's given me such thing as you consulting, you actually communicating. I'm also seeing that there's going to be various amount of care in this. The strength card for me is also about the career prospects that you are feeling to you are feeling, but you're also led to do. So this could be about counseling. This could be about showing that you are a compass. Yes, that you are the compass. And for me, this is about guidance as well. So there's going to be a lot of energies of you communicating and you showcasing your expertise as well as guiding people at this moment in time. I feel, especially for those who are with work, it's something to do with counsel, therapy. I'm also seeing that you just giving advice to general friends of yours, to family. I like this because what I feel is really, really coming towards you is an opportunity. You got the Lovers card. So I just feel like it doesn't necessarily mean that you love itself as in your as in like a romantic situation, but it also feels like you are going to be in a very strong bond with people. Bonding is something that I feel is going to be important for this particular week. I like the energy because I feel like there's an element of care. There's definitely an element of care. Temperance for me is the energy of you being. It's like you are advising as well as um, fostering care and love. And this is a sign for more opportunities to come your way. That's the energy that I feel at this moment in time. All right. So let me look into Cancer. Yes. Let me look into Cancer. Hope everyone's all right. Hope everyone's good. Big up yourself each and every time, guys. Okay. All right, so these two cards. Oh, all right. So Cancers need to. Okay. Ooh, you guys are very reflective at this moment in time. Okay, so the energy that I feel at this moment for all you Cancerians is a period of being in a period of self-reflection. It's giving me vibes that you're often thinking about the past. The advice I would give you is that with the past, you're gonna have to find creative ways and an outlet for you all to sort of as a form of expression. Because I feel right now there's so much heavy energy that you can really transmutate this energy as we speak. You've got 9 and 10. So if you're going through a period of difficulty, rest assured, 9 and 10. This is a period of letting you guys know that there's an ending towards this heaviness, but in a way to help you and guide you through the situation, I have to let you know that you have to find expressive ways. This could be through the physical, you going to the gym, you going out, walks, ways of grounding yourself, ways to take some steam off. These are great physical ways for you to be proactive with the situation and not just sit with it. On a different idea would be for you guys to write, to journal, to do poetry, to speak to friends. I feel like connections are something that you guys have been heavily thinking about, and I also feel like with the 8 of Cups, it's about situations of one you've let go of, but it still ponders your mind. It's something that's letting me tell you guys that you haven't really processed this. This is a little bit of a codependency issue, but it's about reflections and letting you know that certain people were a part of your journey. And for those, I'm also seeing that if you do feel like you are led a to connect with somebody, it's a great time to connect and speak your truth, because you've got the Queen of Swords, which is for me about you having to integrate your truth as well as listening to their truth. And I've got the Empress card and the Emperor card. So these are basically people that you have strong connections that you have currently and in the past. This is about this is letting you know that in order for you to move to a new chapter, which is the 6 of Swords, you effectively have to you have to you have to internalize the present and how you feel. You feel like you've blocked it. I feel like there is a blockage, and this is more about self because you've got the 7 of Swords. So I'm letting you know 7 in numerology is about self, but 7 of Swords is also about a reality that you've perhaps stolen. And that's not letting go of certain things and letting that effectively, yes, letting that define how you feel right now. Um, this is something that you've thought about for a long period of time. And the emphasis is that with the 8 of Cups is about moving away from that negativity that could be the way you see things. Guys, apologies outside if you can hear that. That is construction work. I live in an area where there's a lot of constructions, all right? But yes, let me do the final cards for this. Yeah, this is letting you know that it's asking you to really utilize being on your own and being reflective. I think for me, especially with the 4 of Swords, is that it is very important that you yourself should challenge to look into the uncomfortable factors of this until you become comfortable. But I do feel like there is a big change, but allow yourself for these big changes. All right. Now I'm now going to be doing Leo. All right. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps, Cancer. Let's look into the Leo. Shout out to everyone here. Appreciate your energy, your time, and yes. Guys, again, apologies if you can hear that in the background. That's only because I have to deal with the construction. But yes, let me look into the heart of Leo. Okay. Nice. Leo's is very similar to the ones I did a full moon. I believe I did a full moon reading, right? This was a couple of, I think this was a couple of weeks, I think a couple of weeks, a couple of days ago, perhaps it was a week. But it ultimately is the same or similar, very similar. So have a look at that, guys. It's about you stepping into that into the limelight, and that's the energy that I feel at this moment in time. I feel like you should really take advantage of an opportunity that's coming your way. And what I feel about this is that anticipate that there, and you should push yourself for interaction, engagement, conversations. 3 is about communication, and I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of communications for this week. I also see as well with the Empress energy, it's about embracing. Yes, it's about embracing and practice compassion, love. It's about the inner glow. This is about your beauty, but it has to start with the beauty within. I like this because I feel like it's pushing you guys to really believe in your own abilities and say, you know what, I am everything that I've already said I've manifested, and this is letting me know right now that the overall change is definitely going to be of a long-term change for you, because there's something that's going to happen for this week that's going to be very momentous for you, and it's like, okay, I get it, I got it. Like, finally, after all of these times, I've said to myself, I'm gonna believe in myself. I actually am. And the Ace of Swords is saying, take advantage of this new chapter. I've also got the Tower card, so this is a positive Tower. The Tower moment for me is letting you know that for the Tower is a new set of building blocks. This new set of building blocks are there new foundations. I've also got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is a very entrepreneur uh, leader. This is genderless, right? Doesn't matter if it's masculine or feminine in terms of if it's king or queen, but for the king, he represents an entrepreneur. There's a part of you that really, really needs to allow yourself to say, you know what, I am what I have planned. I am the boss. I am going to embrace these energies. And if you've got an idea, you should do it. In terms of partnerships, we got King and Queen of Wands. So if you're thinking about working with somebody or working with people, social engagements is something that I feel like you should entertain, because you guys this is part of your manifestation. You wanted this. You wanted this, and you're seeing these changes yourself. Like, for Leo, it's quite clear. There is a door that's opening. There is a door that's opening, and you created this for you from a 3D scale. You've basically speaking to different other people, and then you finally got your big break. Now, when there's a big break, I feel like now's the time to really believe in yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? You have the opportunity to believe in yourself because it's there. You've just got to effectively know that it's meant to push you. It's meant to show you who you truly are. You know? All right. Now we're now going to be looking into the Virgo. All right. Virgo season. Let's have a look. Shout out to everyone here. I really appreciate everyone else's energy, man. Like, guys, I'm very, very much so that I'm enjoying this newfound sense of inspiration I've had, and I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with it, and you know what? So should you. All right. Ooh, what's this? All right, let me have a look. Ooh, what's happened? Some of my cards have just been nicked. Some of the cards for somewhere else. Jeez. I didn't want to get that in a pickle, but yes. Let's have a look. So we'll look into Virgo. Appreciate everyone here, and I just want to express my gratitude for those who have supported me. All right, but yes, let me have a look. Then this is for Virgo. And Virgo is the 23rd of August. Okay, Yes, 23rd of August to the 22nd of, okay, cool, September. Here's the thing that I feel like you guys have to do, and it's quite clear. I feel like you guys have to make some tough decisions. Yeah, you guys have to make some tough decisions. It's good. It's very, very good. Okay, but it's gonna test you. Um, you are, yeah. There's an opportunity for you to really succeed in this current week, and this is about Queen of Pentacles. This is about being in your power. This is about embodying the energy of the Queen. This is also about you being an expertise. I'm letting you know that the issue that you have isn't so much as you achieving these things. I feel like what you've got to do at this moment is to really set a boundary, especially with the Seven of Swords, with the external people that are around you. I feel like sometimes you often care too much for what people say, and I feel like you care too much of things that need to be released. So it's like you're during this week you're being an overthinker, and being an overthinker is something that you need to let go of. um it's like you're worrying over things that hasn't been sort of like thought out logically. It feels very much so that, oh, I might have touched the mic, but it feels like you guys are feeling a type of energy of, it's like as if you're being too worried about what other people think. I feel like you need to let that go, because by you doing that, you're creating a cage within your mind, body, and spirit. And I feel very much that you are meant to leave certain people. They can't join your journey. It's an essence of you having to just trust that this is for your highest path, and not everybody has that highest frequency. You do, they don't. So it's about you taking into actions, especially with the Knight of Swords. This is the act. This is the act, and the failure to act is basically going to be an issue, because if you don't act within these things now, it's like saying, well, here's 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 the formula, and these are the opportunities. I'm stopping myself from these opportunities because I'm thinking too much of what other people think. If I and what I'm hearing is you've got to remove the noise, and the noise is your own noise. That's the naysayers, especially with the haters. You've also got to remove the self doubt and release the fears. I'm letting you know that they're not meant to be um, part of your long term goals, because you've always had a vision, and they don't share the same vision as you. You are embarking, and there's an invitation for you to reach your highest timeline. It's about you walking that path. The Nine of Cups is letting me know that Spirit is saying that here are a designated route for you to take, and for you to be like, hold on, it's there. All I've got to do are things that I have to say goodbye to. You know, it's part of your growth, and part of growth is growing pains. So understand this, Virgo, that you are led to make that bold decision. You are led to make the moves. Is it going to piss people off? Yes, but ultimately, in life, you can't get along with everyone. You're not supposed to make everyone happy. You know, you've got to focus on what your goals are, and whoever supports you after, they're the real ones. Whoever doesn't, then, because I always say to people, my friends, I'll speak about my friends. Have a different we do different industries, but what brings us together is because of who we are. In terms of like we're knowing each other for a long time. They know that I have to set boundaries, i.e., I can't see them all the time because I've got to work. They've got to work. It says vice versa. But there's an understanding. And for those that don't understand, they're not your friends. And they shouldn't be in your life. That's the truth and the reality, all right? All right, let's go, people, for all my Libras in the house. Libras in the house. Libras in the house. You know what? I'm going to pick these ones. Libras, I love you. Because I am a Libra myself, so I have a little bit of a bias, you see. All right, shout out to everyone here. Let's have a look for all you Libras. Let's have a look. Okay. It's about really embracing your most authentic self. I feel like there's for Libras, it's important for now that you are needing to take the opportunities that are there. Okay, excuse me. Sorry. Okay, so there is a opportunity for an adventure that we've got to embrace these opportunities. Libras are here to embrace the opportunities that are there, and this is also about really embracing an embodiment of who you truly are, because we've got Queen of Swords, which is a Libra card, but it's also living in that truth, living in your authentic way. And this is where you are going to elevate, because self-love is basically an evolution which would lead you to your own authenticity, and being comfortable in your own skin is the highest frequency. I'm letting you know that this is about you opening this, yes, opening and unlocking this part of yourself, which is going to open new doors. This is about embracing the new. This is about really focusing on your own personal harmony at this moment in time, because it's about the self-love. I've got the Two of Cups, and this for me, it can be all about love. If you want it to be about love, you can manifest it, but I want to solely focus on the fact that the Two of Cups is letting you know that you are bringing this energy of self-love, which is effectively going to be the energy which you are going to project to the universe. What I like about this, especially with the Three of Swords, is that this is a great time for healing as well. So embrace the things you love about yourself and heal for the things that you feel like you need to work on. It's a mixture of light and shadow work, and I just feel at this moment in time, especially for the Libras, is to also look back on the parts of yourself. I'm hearing a year from now, this is about the past, the present, and the future, and this is about things that you should focus on, the small wins, in order to really create that big celebration. Because truly, this is letting me know for the Libras that you are in the process of understanding and unlocking what self-love is, and bringing this forward in terms of your own relationships, connections, engagements, and just your general spiritual and mental health is something that I feel very strongly about. I feel last card for the Libras is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is magnetic, but this is because of self-love and confidence. And by you embracing this new version, or the authentic version of yourself, is going to be of a remarkable shift. And this is a great time for Libras as well. This is a great time, and I'm not saying that because I'm a Libra myself, but it's just fundamental. You love yourself, and the rest will follow. All right. Okay. So I'm now going to be doing Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's have a look for Scorpio. Shout out to everyone here for all the Scorpios out there. I really appreciate your time and that of your energy. So let's have a look. I absolutely apologize. I said Scorpio and then I went straight into Sagittarius. So this is Scorpio for the 23rd and for the 21st of November. All right. So I'm now going to be doing this right now. So yes. Apologies. Boy, oh boy. What have I done, eh? What have I done? Oh man, Paul. So, guys, as I said, sometimes, look, you know that me being real, and part of being real and authentic is that sometimes I just basically get muddled up. All right, call it what it is. At least I'm doing Scorpio. All right. So this is about trusting in your own financial matters as well. Ooh, I like this. I feel like there's a part of you that needs to really trust that. For those that are working towards a business, it's important to really reflect on this situation. So, are you doing things that are in good practice? For example, are you Are you basically saving? Is there going to be more that's going in? Are there going to be more ingoings than outgoings? I feel like right now it's a great time for you to really utilize this energy and look into your financial relations. So it's about definitive actions that are there, right? And it's asking you to really, really say, hold on a minute, am I overspending, or am I, for me, if I'm being honest, am I just being a little bit reckless here? I feel like you guys will be fine, but this is just a reminder, especially for the Five of Pentacles, that there is a little bit of you needing to look on of like, hold on a minute. If I am having a great source of income, I've got to remember that I've got to pay taxes, for example. So, yes, as much things are coming in terms of great financial success, Scorpios need to just be wary of the expenses because, you know, especially for those who are self employed, you've got to remember about the tax man. That's what I feel at this moment in time that needs to be done. I'm also seeing it as well that you guys are really needing to push yourself out there in terms of, how do I say it? In terms of, yes, in terms of um, your social media, you being a public figure. I just feel like right now you don't want to sell yourself short because there's a lot of expertise that you have, and it's about pushing onto these things. I'm getting the vibes that right now it's important of you really asserting that from an authoritative figure. So this is about public speaking, this is about um performing arts, this is about you being a boss in your company, or in a company, excuse me, you being the CEO. I just feel like right now is really pushing on towards your power. What I like about this energy is that, and for those who are looking for love, you have confirmation that there is love that's coming your way that matches your ambition, or the person. This is confirmation that the person that you're thinking about will match your ambition. The focus on it always, yes, you'll be playing. You're like, what's the word? It's the essence of like you're playing hard, but you've also got to work hard. There's a balance of that. So management, leisure, in both, you've got to find a fine line between the right balance between the two. But overall, Scorpios are going to be fine in terms of money. It's just a case of like not overspending, if that makes any sense. That's the energy that I feel at this moment in time, because the truth and the reality is there's an audience to which you also need to showcase yourself. And in order for you, and this is another message, in order for you guys to make money, you have to spend money. So for Scorpios, I hope that helps. Okay, so it's the 22nd, starting from the 22nd of November towards the December 21st, all right? Okay. This is literally the old flame. Oh, okay. So this feels very much so that you are going through the energy of your own self-reflections as well. I like this because it feels like there's a new chapter that's about to happen for feels like there's a tower moment. Feels like there's a tower moment. All right, let me get into it. So the energy that I feel, especially with the Sagittarius, is that there's an energy that's really letting you know that it's time for you guys to walk away from any negativity during this time. It's literally saying out with that old train of thought, because this is why you have thought in the past of perhaps feeling lonely, not feeling like you belong anywhere. But that idea is something that you will have to let go of, because this is letting me know that this is to do with the mind and making these yeah, to do with the mind, excuse me. And what I'm letting you know is that it's about knowing that you're more than enough and nothing is beyond you, especially with the Sagittarius. I feel like you've, and I'm speaking for the Sag, you've let a certain mistake define you. And we're all human beings. We've made mistakes, and it's not about, having to sitting on it. It's about going through it and really making those uncomfortable conversations comfortable. For the Sagittarius, I think it's important for you to really just take charge on this situation and say, you know what, I'm not going to let this define me. I've had lots of time for things, and I may have missed opportunities because of these situations. But this time round, I'm going to put a tower and really, really create a big change. And I feel very much so that you are led to do so, because it feels like there's a cycle that's about to break. The Nine of Wands, which is about nearing towards the end, and the Two of Swords is about, for me, definitive actions. And this is about a stance, especially with the Page of Wands. For me, this is a big stance, a change, saying, hold on, I refuse to let this be who I am. And yes, this is about letting go of the past and making sure that not only you've let go of the past, you're taking away the gold from the pain and using this as an experience. This is effectively your full circle moment. So this is a very, very powerful time, because I feel like by definition, right, or by defining this, you've also reaching a point of really, really of a period of alchemy, a period of major changes, and most importantly, not letting the past define you. This is about a new you, which I feel very. I'm letting you guys know that it's okay to it's literally okay to feel this way, but my thing about this situation is letting you know that you've done it to a point where it's, what's the word? You've done it in a way where you have it's coming to mind, where you've punished yourself. That's it. You've punished yourself, and you shouldn't really punish yourself, for you, Sag. You should not really. You should not punish yourself. You've really, really, really got this. All right, and that's the energy that I feel as well for you, Sag. All right. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's go to Capricorns. All right. Shout out to everyone here. I really appreciate your time and that of your energy. All right. Let's have a look for all you Capricorns. So for Capricorns, it's the 22nd of December, and we've got the 19th. All right. Okay. Okay. This is about being adventurous right now. This is about really taking that leap of faith. I feel like if you've been pursuing some type of career, this is a time for you to really embrace that. This is about new chapters, especially with the Six of Swords, and I'm also seeing as well with the King of Wands. This is a part of you that feels very much so of development, entrepreneurship, business, goals, careers. This is about you taking that step, and by taking that step, for you Capricorns, because naturally I feel like there's a stubbornness which I like about you guys, because it's like you guys are formidable, and you believe in that, and you should believe in that, because it's like opening the door until things start to open, and you've done this by design. I also feel like there's an opportunity that you have to look out for this week, so try not to overthink things. Try to really make a plan and make sure that you have your emails on alert, you have your phones on alert, because this is about you really needing to communicate and really, I want to say sell yourself, but showcase your strengths. I'm also seeing that you're going to have some type of someone's going to come and admit that they're wrong about something. I feel like there is this energy that, especially with the Judgment card, just expect that. I feel like it's an apology. So if you're expecting an apology, I feel that's about to happen. And I'm also hearing that you're going to be communicating more with work. work prospects, work opportunities. This is about using social media to your advantage, and I feel very strongly to let you know that you guys, you've got this. You definitely got this. All right, you definitely got this. I've got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups as well is about making sure you network and you take advantage of these networks. I like this energy. I like this energy because you guys are going to utilize not only your stubbornness but your strategy. The strategy that I feel between the pair of these, between the for Capricorns is utilizing your know-how, being smart with it. So it's also about smart work, as well as not just hard work. So I like the energy of the Capricorns because I feel like you're going to utilize the stubbornness, but also be smart in applying this tactic. So that's what I feel as well for you Caps. I've got let's see, I've got the Aquarius. I've got all you Aquarius. Shout out to all you Aquarius. Guys, apologies for the noise in the background. You know, I live outside and there's construction work. There's nothing I could do. I've got noise cancellation to filter, but that's as best I can do. All right. You know, if there's nothing I can do about it, it's just the way we are. But the message is quite clear. All right, guys. The messages are quite clear. So the energy. Let's have a look with Aquarius. All right. Okay. I feel like there is a in terms of ooh, okay, last one. Okay, the energy that I feel like for those who are Aquarius is that there is an opportunity for those that want to really increase their likelihood or increase their energy of love. I feel like there's an opportunity for that coming through. I do feel like it's about somebody coming towards you, renewed energy, love itself. I feel very much so that there's a romantic element that's coming through. This is good for those that want a relationship because this is a new chapter, a positive chapter. This being the Six of Swords. And what I like about this Six of Swords, I'm letting you guys know something as well. This is something that's going to give you, there's going to be confirmations, especially with love, that something feels right and something feels different. And when you say it's right and different, normally the case, people feel a type of way about it. And what I like about the energy, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, is definitely a sign of new things. It feels like, oh, after I've had this long break, and I'm so happy about this long break, because I feel like you've had a big break, excuse me, and you've got the Death card, and the Death card is about endings bringing in new beginnings. Hence why we've got Ace for the new start, the new beginnings, and the Death card. This is definitely a new type of a shift in terms of love, which you should take a chance on. Two aces in the deck as well as the Fool card. New adventures. I do feel like you may have to travel, or the person that you think about will travel. It's giving me vibes, especially with the Fool card and the World card together, is that it's giving me vibes of that they're gonna risk it. They're gonna be risking it all. And by risking it all, I feel like this is what they want. You love. It feels like that, and it will lead to love. If you manifest it, but there's a momentum shift for you. This is about embracing that if you've had a guard up for a long period of time, understand that this is a new energy that you should embrace. And that's the energy for the Aquarius. And we're now moving on to Pisces. Pisces. Okay, let's look into the energy of the Pisceans. Piscean. Okay, let's see. And that's for the 19th of February. Shout out. And then after that, we've got Pisces. Okay, and the 19th of February till the 20th of March. Okay, let's have a look. there's some big changes that are about to happen, but you need to trust it. Yeah, yeah. This is this is a new. This is yeah. This is yeah. This is good. This is good. You guys are good. Um, yeah. So there's definitely a new start that's about to happen, especially with the Ace of Wands. And I feel very much led to let you know that this is part of your transformation. So I see it in a couple of I see it in a few things. You're going through a period of having to trust that things are like needing to happen, which is happening as you speak, because you got the Ace of Wands, which is a new ideas, ignition of life. This is the new chapter, and I've also seen with the star card, excuse me, the star card is like an alignment that's that you share in terms of your dreams and bringing those dreams into reality. I'm also seeing the Hierophant card, and the Hierophant for me again is about big changes, high frequencies, free be period of travel, your spirit's traveling. I like this energy because often for those and these for you Pisces, what I like about this energy is you've got a clear idea what you want. You've got a clear idea, and that might be a situation of you wanting to succeed. What you've got to think about is how you're going to succeed and where, because what I'm feeling right now is that there's an energy of accuracy. You want success, you've been manifesting success, but right now the focus on this right now is absolute precision. Yes, so being precise with it, because it's like, yeah, you're lifting your vibrations, but even to get higher, I want you to be precise in where you want to go, because that's what's going to separate you from feeling just happy, but feeling the freedom and absolute abundance. And that's something that I feel like this is part of the challenge, because you've planted the seed, but it's also helping with those that with the things that you've been harvesting. I i personally like the energy, because I feel like what's pushing you guys is that, especially for what's to come, this is definitely a position of power. This is definitely a position of feeling joy. This is definitely the position of just the overall challenges that are there. You're definitely gonna pass. The changes is only going to encourage you to even get better and stronger. And I want you to really embrace that energy, because I feel as for us feel especially with the Pisces is that the only person that's stopping you is yourself. And as long as you know that you are your worst enemy and now you can be friends, um, things are only going to be abundant. All right. So I hope that helps. I'm going to send you lots of love and light, and take care.